Hi, this is URL. Today we will talk about a new Power BI function called window. This function is very useful. It returns multiple rows which are positioned within the given interval. So we will look at the practical example where we will calculate a 30-day moving average. First, we will calculate it with the old system using the filter function, and then we will calculate it with the new Power BI function window. The syntax is here from to relation order by blanks and partition. You have here order details, and Microsoft also has given us an example. The idea is that in order to create that window, you have to specify an interval from and to. Then you specify the relation, which is optional, meaning that you want, as we have here written, a table expression from which the output row is returned, but we can omit this as we will see in my example. Then we have order by, and then some other optional parameters, blanks and partition by. So let's go to Power BI and see this function in action. First, I want to present you the data model. So we have the Adventure Works table. Don't worry, I will share this data set, this Power BI file, so you can practice on your own. So we have the sales table linked with the date table. And here we want to calculate a 30-day moving average. And for this, I have created this graph where we have here the daily sales in blue and the moving average in yellow. Now let's see the first method where we used filter. So first we have created a measure sales amount, which is just the sum of the extended amount column. And then we have the moving average filter. So this is the classical pattern of creating a moving average in Power BI, in DAX. Okay, first we set the period because with this method the period must be 31, one extra. Then we create the max dating context, so the maximum date in our window, and then we create the days interval with the filter function. Okay, filter all calendar date to remove any filter context, and then we say calendar date to be lower than max dating context and bigger than max dating context minus period. So we have this window. Then the result is calculate with every jigs. We go to the calendar table and we make the average of the sales amount for our window. Okay, and we have this result. So here in the graph we have on the x-axis we have the day, and on the y-axis we have the sales amount, while in the line we have the moving average with filter. Now let's go to the same moving average with the window. So let's see the measure with the window. We set the period 30 that we need. Then we create the period window using the window function. So we start with minus period, minus 30, okay. Rel, this is a parameter that can be relative or absolute. We want to be relative because we want in each interval to be calculated minus 30 days. Okay, so relative until 0 relative. So minus 30, 0, a window of 30 days. Order by calendar date, ascending. So the result is average X on the period window, okay, on this part of the table, with the sales amount, and we have the same result. Okay, we see that the result is the same. If we change the month, for example, May, okay, window, the same in filter, okay, the same result. So the window function is very useful. You can utilize it in many scenarios. I just show you one of them. So I encourage you to study in more detail other uses of this function. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.